The future is all about agent UX. The CEOs of Salesforce and Box just went all in and said that the future of SaaS is headless. So is the takeaway just that CLIs and MCPs are the future of software? What's the underlying implications and how will it impact the design of software products in the future? Let's dig into that more today. So my first takeaway reading these comments is that it's confirming my inner feeling that the industry is converging towards this idea that general purpose agents are winning. That Claude Code, Codex, OpenClaw, and other popular general purpose agents will become more and more like the new OSs of the future. So as general purpose agents expose ways like MCPs and skills to allow us to hack and customize its behaviors for domain-specific use cases, the trade-off just doesn't make sense to create bespoke agents for each domain anymore. Instead, you'll get a few universal agents that other application and system can plug into headlessly via MCP or CLI. So assuming this trend continues to be true, how does it affect the design and craft of future software products? To answer that, I think it's worth a moment to break down how canonical SaaS applications work today. So in the pre-AI SaaS world, there was one intelligence layer in the product stack, us humans. The humans, being the end user, can intelligently access product through a GUI on the browser, which is a client designed entirely around human cognitive limits. We can't read 1,000 rows of text at once. We can't run tasks in parallel. So we built highly abstracted interfaces, well-organized, intuitive GUI applications where one button click will trigger a whole chain of business logic behind the scenes. However, now in the era of AI agents, a product stack has two intelligence layers, the human and the AI agent, which also serve as a new client replacing the GUI. And this leads to two fundamental changes, in my opinion. The first major change is that the abstraction level of the functional interface layer with the client is different. Before, expose a highly abstracted API interface that's meant to support the human-facing GUI application. Software functionalities are highly abstracted, pre-packaged, and deterministic. Now, on the other hand, the interface of agents are these headless CLIs and MCPs, and because the agent is the client, which is also an intelligence layer, but without the human cognitive limits, the level of functional abstractions that we can expose via these CLIs and MCP is much lower. We're not creating experience with human readability anymore. We can expose much more raw, granular capability directly to the agent. So instead of providing an already built Lego, we expose the Lego blocks. Over-abstracting could actually limit what the agents can do. The second major change, in my opinion, is the logic layer. In the old world, we hard-coded the business logic into deterministic flows. In the new world, instead of hard-coding flows, we document the logics into skills. A skill acts almost like a rich manual or textbook to us humans. The skill provides the context and knowledge so the agent knows what to do, when to do, but the actions are only taken on the fly when the agent self-determines how to combine the raw capabilities and knowledge best together to suit every nuanced user needs. Given this shift, the craft needed by builders to have a great software product will be adapted too. Before, as product builders, we're often obsessed over UX